Good evening, everyone. Welcome to yet another edition of our podcast. We are so glad that you are here with us this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Got a lot to talk about, got a lot to discuss. I am C. Carter. Hopefully, my compadres will be joining me in a few minutes. So, at least for the time being, you have me. So, we have a lot to discuss tonight. We have a lot to discuss in the sports world. Of course, the playoffs are underway. Um, so we got the NHL playoffs, we got the NBA playoffs. Of course, we got Major League Baseball going on. We have deals coming up from the NFL, so we got a lot of that to talk about. So we can't wait to dive into it, and hopefully, like I said, I'm hoping that my friends will come in and join me on our show, join me on our podcast. So let's go ahead and dive into it, shall we? As you can see, like we said, the NBA playoffs is underway. It started off over the weekend, and now we're heading straight towards into the game twos. As a matter of fact, coming up in a few minutes, we'll have tip off between the Atlanta Hawks and the Boston Celtics. That's coming up in a few minutes. Boston leads that series 1-0. Coming up later on, we're gonna have the New York Knicks and the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're going to do bad in a few minutes. Later on, coming up about 30 minutes or so. New York leads that series 1-0. And later on tonight, we have game two between the Clippers and the Suns. The Clippers lead that series 1-0. So, like we said, there's a lot to talk about this evening. Let's first of all discuss about what happened last night. Last night was game twos of those series last night, and I'll bring up the scores for you in just a second. So on last night's games, we saw. Excuse for a second. There we go. Now, last night's games, we saw the 76ers come back from behind and pretty much ran the Brooklyn Nets out of the building in the fourth quarter in the second half. 76ers beat the Nets 96-84, and they lead that series 2-0. So Brooklyn better get that act together. And they better get that act together real quickly. So, like I said, Brooklyn better get that act together, and they better get that act together quickly. Also, last night we saw Golden State and the Kings. Kings defeated the Warriors 114-106, and now they lead that series 2-0. But I think one thing in which many people, which is flown under the radar, is the fact that. Hey, go ahead, bring them on in. Bring them on in, fellas. There we go.
Oh, I'm the only one here, not Brandon this time.
Well, Brandon hasn't made it in yet, so he'll be in shortly, hopefully. But Cody, it's great to see you. I know
Yeah,
you wasn't here
but
I was about to say, I
slush.
know you wasn't here last week because you
Yeah,
had to do
but
some commentary.
yeah, for man, I was double booked, so basically, in anyone's words, I was screwed.
That's understandable. I mean, hey, sometimes things happen. So we're just going over the flow. I was discussing about what we saw in the NBA playoffs so far, and
Oh God.
one of the things I saw was last night during the during the Warriors Kings games. Let me go ahead and bring Brandon on in. Bring him on in.
Hey,
Brandon.
what's
Brandon,
going on, guys?
you need a chair to actually sit on next time. You stop sitting on your bed. I think the viewers may question you.
Dude, I just got up. Leave me alone.
Easy, easy, Cody. Cody, easy. Let's focus to the matter at hand. We was discussing about the playoffs. We was discussing about what happened, in the NBA playoffs, especially last night between the Warriors and the Kings. When for some odd reason Draymond Green decided to I didn't know he was a big fan of Kirk Franklin and God's property. He pretty much said, I promise to stump the whole stump and nothing but the stump because man, he stumped Sabonis during that game.
Yeah, he did. He did, and how is that not a flagrant foul is beyond me.
Well, I know that his kid said that he was ejected from the
Yeah.
game. So chances are you can pretty much expect a fine to be coming in his direction. Um, so
Wouldn't surprise me.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if a fine comes in his direction. Wouldn't surprise me, not one bit. Also, I was discussing about you know the 76ers being the Nets last night.
yeah.
I'm not. I'm not. Let me just rip the band-aid off of this one. That doesn't surprise me, considering what the hell they were doing with Kyrie and Kevin Durant.
Mm,
I just knew it would. I just knew it from the very outset. They did that. It's like, yeah, this is a three-way shot to the feet.
yeah, so well, I think Kevin Durant, Fatima, we're gonna see him in action later on this evening when the Clippers and the Suns do battle in Game 10 of that series coming up later on tonight. But Kevin Durant did a nice job. In Game 1, it's pretty much a Kawhi Leonard showed up and showed out. So it's gonna be a very interesting series.
Yeah, there's a
Um,
lot of games on tonight.
yeah, as a matter of
As we're
fact.
talking about Hawks versus the Celtics, Knicks versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Clippers take on the Suns.
Yes, as a matter of fact, the Hawks Clippers game, the Hawks Celtics game just tipped off, and that game is underway right now. So, but I think that one of the things in which what we have to what we have to expect what's going on here is that especially first of all we have to discuss about the injuries because first of all, Milwaukee might have a problem on their hands. The big Greek might be out for a while.
Hey.
So I mean, and I think he got injured over the weekend after the Miami Heat defeated the Milwaukee Bucks and made the situation worse. Miami's dealing with injury of their own because I think Tyler Hero, I think he hurt his hand. So the
And
injuries are taking
also,
a toll.
also last weekend, the Lakers took a 17-7 win.
You might want to get that score adjusted just a tad.
Post All
Um,
Star shit.
yeah, hang on,
I'm
give me
sorry,
a second.
it's just haven't been on the podcast yesterday, and it's just the stuff that's coming back to my head.
One fucking job.
I can't. You tried your commentary on Madhouse
But the
Jesus.
Lakers defeated the Grizzlies 128 to 112.
again.
Sunday.
I guess we got another greatest game.
No.
No, I think also. Oh, that's not from there. So, but like we said, Miami they defeated Milwaukee Sunday. Also, the Clippers defeated the Suns, and the Nuggets defeated the Timberwolves Sunday.
And
So,
also to the Bulls and the Raptors. How do you fucking lose to the Chicago Bulls last week? The Raptors are
um,
out of the playoffs.
Well, yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot more teams as we get ready to go fishing after the first round. So, but overall,
Yeah.
though, but let me go back to what I was saying, because since you did bring up the Lakers and the Grizzlies, John Morant probably might be out for a while because he injured a muscle. Excuse me.
Oh shit.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
boy.
Yeah, so let me get an update just to be sure. Yeah, first of all, the big Greek he didn't practice today, so he's listed as doubtful for game 2. So that's not good.
Well,
Uh,
for Matt, because I know he's a Lakers fan. Well,
well, I'm talking.
it may have some shaking a little bit.
Yeah, Morant, he aggravated a tissue, so he's going to be a game time decision, and
Yeah.
Tyler Hero, I mentioned about he broke his hand. He's going to have surgery, so yeah, he's out for the playoffs. So
How the
Yeah,
hell
so
does a
the injuries are beginning to take their tolls here in the NBA. But you know,
yeah?
I'm just gonna say this. He may not be a big name Tyler Hero, but in some ways he's important for Miami. So it's not a heavy blow, to say the least.
yeah,
Also,
I
speaking
think
of the
that. Go
uh,
ahead, Cody.
speaking of the Raptors, there was something that did brought up attention last week from when Matt posted. DeMar Rozan's 9-year-old daughter got escorted out of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. There was some
Yes.
threats being thrown around at the Scotiabank Arena.
Mm-hmm.
Over a 9-year-old. Whoever
Yep.
you are that's doing this, you are a sick fucking bastard. You know that, right?
You know, I just want to state, you hate seeing it.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, like I said, the 9-year-old wasn't hurting anybody. She was there cheering on her father. I think some of the Baptist fans are still upset that DeRozan left the team to go to Chicago. Um, but just issuing out threats against her. Come on. I mean, come on. I mean, that's just uncalled for. Let me bring in another person to our stream.
Hmm.
It was a
Well, you can read the name.
Jose.
Shit.
All we need is Jacob and Louis.
Well, Jacob is not going to be able to make it to today's show. He has to
He's
work.
probably still busy. So yeah.
What about Louis? I mean, now we're
Well,
on
here's the
YouTube.
thing.
I mean,
Well,
we could try.
hold
You
on, Cody, because
relax.
I've
Take it
already
easy,
sent
Hagen.
that invitation. So, but he
Take
probably
it
might be
easy,
busy
Hagen. But let's
himself.
continue, shall we?
Yeah. Now back to what I was saying. These injuries are starting to take their tolls here, and we spoke about Tyler Hero. He's getting ready to have surgery, so he's pretty much done for the rest of the playoffs. The big
Yeah.
week is questionable for game 2. So
Also, Ohio State, Brian Hartman got hospitalized with non-threatening injuries.
we're
Ooh.
talking about the NBA right now, Cody. We're trying to stay
Mm.
on topic.
Let's
Um,
save that for later. Save that for later, though.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah, we're trying to
uh,
stay on topic. But right now, I
I
tell
know
you what,
that.
you really have to be concerned about some of these players here, though. You know,
Yeah, I know people went thinking, oh, it's the heart of the playoffs. We gotta go balls to the walls. Don't injure yourself.
well,
I mean, here's
it's
the thing.
Ugh.
In the playoffs, it's literally all or nothing because it's a good idea if you want to go all out, but that's the thing. But as Cody said, injuries can happen during that. So you
Yeah,
definitely want to put the pressure, but at the same time, you don't want to put too much pressure. Otherwise, you're going to injure one of your players.
mm-hmm.
yeah.
And
I,
unfortunately, that's what we've been seeing. Hopefully we
plus,
do. Go
I didn't
ahead.
even get to talk about this last week. The Pacers won their last game.
Yeah, but are they in the playoffs?
No.
Yes,
Okay.
we won. I think that here's the thing, though. Here we are. The NBA playoffs are going full steam ahead.
Yep.
Hopefully, you can only hope that players do not get seriously injured. That's the only
Yep.
thing you can hope for. Now, like I said, as to what happened last night when Draymond Green decided he trying to stump a mohole into Sabonis.
He stomped the
Um,
motto on someone's ass like he was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
he
Good.
must be a big
Mhm.
fan of he must be a
Wrestling?
big fan. Hold on, I was about to say he must be a big fan of Kirk Franklin and God's Prophet. They used to have a song during the '90s called "Stump," and one of the lines they said was, "I promise to stump the whole stump and nothing but the stump." But I just think that unfortunately, like I said, Draymond Green he's gonna face some punishment coming in his direction. You know
I
it's
will
coming.
predict a $500,000 fine and a 3-game suspension, if
Well,
For
not
Draymond?
5.
I wouldn't go that far. I don't think they're gonna throw the book at him, but he's gonna feel a little bit light in the wallet. Now, let's
It's
go ahead
not
and
good.
shift. That's what I
It's
said.
not.
Let's finish. Go
Yep.
ahead,
Sorry.
Jose.
The water's not boiling yet for Green, so the Warriors are still in the playoffs. So let's just keep it at that.
Yeah. So now I'll go ahead and move on, changing subjects. And if you're the fan of the Washington football team, I got some good
Oh,
news for you.
wait. When I go on MLB this time, what happened? Did you guys do a switch
Can you
move?
relax?
What the hell's going on?
Man, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Looks like as if the Snyders are on their way out the door.
However,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
however, there is a caveat to this one. Fans of the Washington football team / Commanders, you may have Dan Snyder the fuck out, but I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Oh,
You did it
God.
wrong.
The
Hold on.
Washington Commanders are going to be owned by the fucking Saudis.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
That's not
Cody.
confirmed.
That's
No.
not confirmed.
No,
That's not.
because I
that's
believe
not, that's
I
not
believe
confirmed.
it's sold to Joe Harris. I believe.
Yeah, the one. Yeah. I
Yes, the
think
one who owns the
rumor-
76ers and the Devils.
Yeah, I was about to say the rumor has it that the team could be sold. I think that group also includes Magic Johnson.
Oh
Yeah, that he's in that pool, but I'd say more Joe Harris,
So
considering that he owns the New Jersey Devils. You know, because
There's also the bid for Brian Davis for $7 billion.
that's the one I believe that's being funded by
Yeah.
the Saudis. But here's the thing, though, because chances are, it looks like as if because Joe Harris, just like Jose brought up, Joe Harris was the one that placed in a bid to get
Yeah.
the team. So he's
Us-
placed in the bid.
And there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the NFL at the moment. Because
Well,
if you are,
Can you hold on?
hold on, Cody. We're trying to take it one step at a time.
okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Yeah, but I think here's the thing, though. Let me get finished with the football team. Because there's a sale, and something tells me that if Joe Harris, first of all, I think the NFL is just going to take any offer that comes across them whatsoever because they just want to get
Dan Snyder the fuck out of there.
Snyder out. They just want him gone. No, I mean,
Yeah.
gone.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. Because after the crap he pulled last year with a quote unquote statue, which is a fucking mannequin, yeah, I can see why the fans are pissed off.
No, Cody. It gets more deeper than that. I'm gonna put it.
I know the bank debts, the money fraud, everything.
We don't need to list them all, but we're just saying that it gets worse from there with Dan Snyder. That's all we need. That's all I need to say. It's a good thing that Dan Snyder's at the door. Hopefully to Joe Harris. But
Yeah.
I'm glad it's on the NFL part because has there been any news between Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers? That's all I want to know. I don't care.
Hold on. But here's
Yeah.
the thing. I'm glad you asked about Lamar Jackson because I'm pretty sure Lamar Jackson watching what was going on in Philadelphia because Jalen Hurts is playing this on his ringtone.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Jalen Hurts win.
No. Jalen Hurts is still in what's it called? It's still in Philly. It's still in the Eagles. But he's got paid a shit ton of money.
Hey, Carter, I'm kind of glad you brought up the money thing because if you're a fan of the NFL Red Zone, it was announced earlier this year that YouTube will be going over to NFL Sunday Ticket. Here is how much for non-YouTube subscribers. Can you wait?
Wait, Cody. Wait. We can't just,
Yeah, man.
Wait. We'll get to the YouTube NFL story in a minute. We still got to talk about Jalen Hurts. Because he's getting paid. His contract, I'm going to make sure I got it straight. 5 years, $255 million.
What?
Yeah.
Ow. Okay, that was loud as hell.
Yeah. And then somewhere, Lamar Jackson is pulling the Florida Evans from Good Times going, damn, because not Lamar Jackson, Baltimore, because they just saw how much money they probably might need to cough up just to keep the guy.
But here's the crazy part, right? Here's the crazy part. if any other team wants to get Lamar Jackson, Baltimore's just gonna pay up the same. It's gonna pay up the same deal. Maybe add a little bit more money, but they're not gonna pay him just so they can keep him around. Plus, they actually got him some good receivers like OBJ and
Yeah,
Mr.
holy
who's
hell.
the
Racist.
other one? Huh?
Yeah. So, but I think that man, that's some serious money that's being thrown at his direction, though. And you know what? He earned it. He deserved it because he carried the Eagles to the Super Bowl. So, he earned that money.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Now, before we talk about
If
Aaron
the Eagles,
Rodgers,
yeah, if the Eagles could have
well,
fucking won if it wasn't for the goddamn turf.
mhm.
Go ahead,
hold on.
Jose.
We'll get to the turf in a minute. But before we talk about Aaron Rodgers and the turf, Cody, what's this thing about the YouTube? I want you to explain this before anyone else.
Okay, the non-YouTube subscribers. I'll go for the first one. For non-YouTube TV subscribers, $449 a season, $349 early.
Okay, stop there.
$489, $389 early with Red Zone.
Somebody else said stop there.
Who in the right mind would pay $400 for? Okay, sorry. Continue.
And then for the YouTube TV subscribers, it's $349 for a season, or $249 if you purchase it before June 6th, $390, $290 early if you bundle with Red Zone.
I'm just gonna say this here and now. There is no way in Sims Hill anyone is gonna be paying that kind of money.
Maybe
Same. They're crazy.
I don't care how much of a big fan. I don't care how much of a big big football nut you are. There is no way you're gonna tell me you're willing to pay that much money.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's a lot of money.
I know Cody's gonna be in the same boat, and so is Brandon.
Yeah.
We're broke bitches. Stop bleeding us.
I'm not broke bitches. I just got myself a new phone this month.
Oh, well, good for you. Now,
we're still talking about football, right? There is one elephant that may have to talk about. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers tweet.
Alright.
Okay, keep going.
If it's a tease of Tom fucking Brady coming out of retirement for the second time.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I found an old article, my friend. Wait
a minute. I know what Cody's talking about. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers sent out a tweet saying,
on April 12th.
It wasn't even from Tom Brady, by the way. But the team sent out a tweet saying, "I'm back," and it wasn't talking about Tom Brady. It was talking about those god awful creamsicle uniforms that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers used to wear during the 80s.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice try, but no cigar.
Yeah. Now, sticking in the NFL, because we do have a trade to report.
Oh, is it from the Arizona Cardinals?
No, this is from the LA Rams. The Steelers are trading for Allen Robinson.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Robinson.
Yeah.
It's for a 7th-round pick, I would be guessing.
Yeah. Yes. Here's the breakdown. Steelers get Allen Robinson and a 7th-round pick, and the Rams, in return, gets a 7th-round pick. So they're exchanging 7th-round picks at this point.
Jose Miguel?
Yeah.
What do you got to say about that?
A $10.25 million of Robinson's salary, and the Steelers going to pay the rest. And now this deal is held up because Robinson is having to take a physical. So it's not quite done yet, but he has to take a physical for it to go through.
I mean, it's interesting, but I think I got something a bit more interesting for you. Okay. Have you heard of someone named Blaine Gabbert?
No.
Actually, he used to play. Does he still play quarterback in the NFL?
Yes, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Blaine Gabbert. He has been signed with Kansas City.
What?
Yes.
Well, he'll be a great backup for Patrick Mahomes. So
Absolutely. So that's definitely going to
Anyone
be a
can be
good.
a quarterback with Patrick Cumber the Flag Mahomes.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Because he still has that he still has that ankle injury from last season, right? You
Yeah,
might want to
from
get
near the end of the Super Bowl.
yes. So he might want to get that checked out first. Blaine Gabbert's not a bad pick, not at all. I'm not going to lie to you.
hmm
So with
yeah,
that being
he's
said,
great. He's great as someone coming out the bench. You know, and probably might at least help carry the team while Patrick Mahomes is still recovering. I think he had ankle surgery.
I haven't
I'll
seen
check it
it.
out.
I haven't seen any reports on that.
Hang on, let me check and see. Now,
No,
I don't
I'll check
know
it out for you.
about now. I don't know about
Yeah,
the
yeah. His ankle's
soaring.
still not 100% as Chief opens off-season workouts.
Okay, now I'm not
So
too
yeah,
sure. I'm not too sure what's going on with Aaron Rodgers because
Yeah,
that deal is still held up.
there hasn't been
Um,
any news about Aaron Rodgers. Like I know
no,
Jose.
and
I know Jose tried to post a link about the news, but it was old news.
well,
yeah.
also let me just
Thank
say,
God thank God I caught myself.
yeah, I was about to say, let's just also say that they got plenty of time. The
Hold
time is
it.
pretty much running out at this point.
You want
If they
something
want to make
interesting?
a deal, if they want to make a deal before next Thursday's draft.
Well, here's the thing. If you want to get interesting, Tennessee has reached out to the Packers on the Aaron Rodgers trade. Yeah, I know. That's funny. Well, think about this. If they lose Derrick Henry, Aaron Rodgers isn't a bad pick to grab, but the fact of the matter is that you need to have eligible
uh,
receivers for him.
Let me get
Huh?
this straight. If the Tennessee Titans get Aaron Rodgers, there's one Tennessee Titans fan in the BWU server that will be happy as fuck.
Well, guess what? I don't care because the Titans aren't going to make it to the postseason this season, upcoming. I promise you. It's not going to happen.
Well, let's see.
Trust
Well,
me,
let's see. Let's.
Sephiroth, the
Well,
Time Lord, has used his magic on him. I promise you. It's not going to happen. But let's move on, shall we?
Yes, let's do. Now, we're gonna get to MLB in a minute. We promise, Cody, but we gotta talk about hockey.
Okay. I was gonna talk.
Speaking of which, since we're in the playoffs and it just
Yeah.
started between it started going down at the Rock.
Oh, yeah.
It's Rangers and
I
Devils.
feel a little
Yeah, I was about to say
heartbroken because one Blackhawks player is no longer a Blackhawk.
hmm
Well, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue on the hockey.
yeah, I was about to say because right now the Rangers are leading the Devils 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Uh, and that game is going on in the first period. We also got coming up. Fathom coming up in a few minutes. We're gonna have the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah,
Gonna do a
But do
battle.
remember this.
Bank Arena.
This is a best of 4 series, right? No, best of
Best of
6.
seven. Seven.
Best of 7. So 4 to win. Sorry, best of 7 series. The Rangers could take game 1 and it'd be first blood against the Devils. But considering of their but considering their lineup, right? Let's look at the lineup. Let's look at the lineup and see what they got, who they got here, right? Because there could I don't know if there's gonna be any cracks yet. There will be. There will be. Don't say it won't happen because it will, Brandon.
I'm not that type of fan, you moron.
I think here's
Just
the
saying.
thing. Well, let me jump in because when I see the Devils and the Rangers do battle, it kind of takes me back to that classic series they had back in 1994 in the Eastern
Oh,
Conference Finals between the Devils and the Rangers, and Mark Messier leading the team to victory. If it had been that was the year they won the Stanley Cup. That was the last
Mhm.
Stanley Cup. So
Um.
it's great seeing these two teams doing battle, especially
Yeah. Yeah.
especially with a chance to possibly get out of the first round. Also, let me just throw this in. It's great seeing all the New York area teams making the playoffs. The Devils, the Rangers, and the Islanders. This is the
Well, you
first
mean the
time.
tri-state area teams?
Yeah,
Da-
yeah, the tri-state area. And this is the first time in about 16 years we don't see the Pittsburgh Penguins. And
Oh, speaking of the
That's
Penguins.
right. The Penguins and the Capitals are not here. This means
Oh,
one thing.
well, here's the thing. Did you guys talk about this last weekend? The Pitt Penguins have relieved president of hockey operations, or no?
well, here's the thing, and I'm glad you brought that up because the Penguins are cleaning house. They pretty much fired the president of hockey operations and the general manager, so both of them are
And
out.
assistant.
So they're cleaning house. But
Yeah.
let me also go ahead and bring this up because we got some more hockey games tonight.
Yep.
We got game one between the Jets and the Golden Knights. They're going to do battle over in Vegas. That's going to be a good
Yeah, at the T-Mobile Arena.
Damn you, Eds!
and and the Seattle Kraken is going to make their postseason debut against the Colorado Avalanche.
Wait, what?
I had to. I'm sorry.
Is there a train?
We know how much you love the gold horn, the gold
I
horn.
well, I thought there was I thought some construction crew put
No,
train
that's the Winnipeg
tracks in the
Jets
bar.
goalhorn. That was the Winnipeg Jets goalhorn, and yeah, it does sound like a train.
Cody,
It
have
did.
you ever been to a hockey game? Have you ever been to a hockey game?
Nope.
Have you
Never
ever
mind.
seen a hockey game?
Nope.
But here's the thing. I love how Cody says it because, well,
I was born and raised in Indiana. There was the only team that is far near for me is the Chicago Blackhawks.
You got the Indy Fuel or the ECHL right there, so you can always go see them play. But
yeah, let's get going, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
and I think let's talk about what happened last night because it was overtime. Don't you love playoff hockey when they go overtime? No
Oh
need for
Lord!
shootouts.
Oh boy, we got murder. What happened now?
Well, here's the thing. First of all, let me bring up the scores from last night. We got the Carolina Hurricanes defeated the New York Islanders 2-1.
Hmm.
Carolina leads that series 1-0. Bruins beat the Panthers 3-1. So Boston leads that series 1-0. Hopefully they don't go the same direction that Tampa Bay Lightning of 2019 did when they won the
Oh
President's
Boston.
God.
Trophy, got swept out by
How the
Florida.
hell did you become so fucking good again?
Also, now here's the overtimes. Minnesota Wild defeated the Dallas Stars in 2 overtimes.
We got him
Did
in a
they-
double, boy.
I'm
Okay, I
guessing
gotta say
they,
something here real quick.
Did they play in Minnesota after the feet of snow that Minnesota had to take?
The game is in Dallas.
Oh.
Which is hot as bulls. Now,
Yeah, the game is in Dallas, and also in overtime, the LA Kings defeated the Edmonton Oilers 4-3. So, overall,
so I want to ask, right? Before we move on, if we do, who's gonna win these 4 games? I want to start with Brandon first. Between the Rangers and the Devils, with the 4 games today, who's gonna win them?
It's gonna be split.
So all of them?
Yeah.
I like that. Carter, what do you think?
well, considering that right now the Rangers are leading the Devils 2-0.
But it's still early. Just remember that it's still early.
I know it's early. So, but do the Devils have a taste of comeback? That remains to be seen. Also, as for the rest of them, give me a second. As for the rest of them, I think I definitely do see the Maple Leafs beating Tampa Bay in Game 1 tonight. I see the Golden Knights being the Jets in Game 1 tonight, and I see the Avalanche defeat the Kraken tonight.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of agree with 2 out of the 3. I agree with the Maple Leafs because they just they really need to win this series before we can discuss their playoff contention. We'll discuss their Stanley Cup thing.
I'll be the first one to tell you. I think Steve Dangle of all people is hoping that the Toronto Maple Leafs get out of the first round.
I know,
Because son
but
tells
the
me if they lose in the first round again, he's gonna have an epic meltdown. Probably
yeah.
worse than he had last year.
Now
Um,
the Golden Knights, after getting to the Stanley Cup Finals in their expansion season, I guess you could say, their debut season,
hmm
they're really. Is it safe to say that they're getting very desperate to get back to the Cup, to the Finals,
hmm So
because
you
you
so
can get
basically,
there.
I was about to say. So basically, Jose, you're saying that Vegas weeks of desperation, the smell weeks of desperation.
A lot, like cold sweat and everything.
Mm,
Cold sweat, teeth gritting. It's literally you have to get back there at any cost. That's about it. As for the Avalanche and Kraken, if you're the Avalanche, you hate to beat a rookie team, but at the same time, you are the reigning champion, so take no prisoners.
yeah.
But if you're the Kraken and you take first blood against the Avalanche,
Release the Kraken.
yes, exactly. It'll
Mm,
definitely bring up their confidence. But if they knock them out, you can't take away that medal. I'm not gonna lie to you,
mm-mm,
but
mm-mm.
that's a long way to go.
Yeah.
We only got 2 months of this before the finals, so you
Yeah.
better
So
buckle up and shut up.
yeah, I was about to say we're gonna see a lot of beards before we get to the final.
Hmm.
Because I think it's usual tradition, players go a playoff build,
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
show how hard it is to get to the Stanley Cup final.
Give
Because
them a bit of training wheels before they swim.
yeah, that's true. And one win keeps you in, but 16 wins get you the cup. So it's not gonna be an easy journey for some folks. Um, let's go ahead and shift gears and head on out to the Diamond.
Um, yeah,
Because
All
we
right,
because
I
have a
want.
lot of
Can,
you
baseball games tonight.
yeah, you
hold on.
posted this beforehand.
Carter, go ahead. You're first.
The Oakland Coliseum has a possum infestation.
Wait, what?
There was a possum. There's a possum inside
The
Oakland
broadcast
Coliseum
booth.
at the visitors broadcasting booth.
Well, here's the thing with that, right? To be honest,
There
that's
is a
very fitting.
living
That's very.
possum.
Listen to me.
Holy
Listen to
shit.
me. Listen to me. That's very fitting of the whole or of the whole team of the whole organization as a whole. Because they should have just played dead this season. They should just play dead this season.
Oh, come on.
They should play dead this season. All right, they're already a dumpster fire. Just let other teams take their assets. And if they even have a new standards going on,
So
then
basically, so
good for
basically, what
you.
you're saying, Jose, what you're saying is that this team should be tanking and tanking
Yes,
just for the heck of tanking just for the heck of tanking.
yes, yes. We must
I
have our
don't.
baseball tank.
So basically, so
Okay. Do
wait a
you
minute,
want?
wait a minute, wait a minute,
You
wait a
want
minute.
your
He
name
want
tree
he
to
wants
do
to do.
baseball tank bowl?
Hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. He wants to do what Major Leagues did in that movie, which the female owner of the Indians said, oh, we've been losing. What I want us to do is finish dead last.
What?
We must have our tank bull. We must have our tank games. That's about it.
Oh
No.
man.
Oh god.
But
But
I think that let's run through the scores real quick. First of all, the Giants are leading the Marlins 2-1 in the bottom of the fourth down in Miami. I forgot the name of their stadium, but
Marlon
uh,
Park.
That
we got
Lowe's
a
Depot Park.
yeah, we got an ugly, and I mean ugly game that's about to take place that is taking place right now over in Cincinnati. Tampa Bay is leading Cincinnati 8-0 in the top of the fourth.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm so happy about it because it's the Reds.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you think
so
about it, it's not their fault that they're losing. We could always point the blame at Frank Castellini.
yeah. Wait a
Oh.
minute. Wait a minute. Is he the same guy that says, I mean, you gotta be patient with us? What you mean? You gotta be out there to support us, because be out there to support us. We can
He's the
always
same
prove.
Carter. He's the very same guy that says, "Well, where are you gonna go?"
Oh my God! You can't be a jerk to your own fans. Give me a break. Good Lord.
Don't worry, it got worse. He
No.
Man,
said, hold on a second. He said that the organization is nothing but a non-profit at a luncheon to a organization that was related to the Reds.
okay.
Jason, let's keep going with the scores.
Yeah, let's keep
Angels are
going.
taking on the Yankees. Currently top of the one, 2-0.
That's
It's
shocking to me.
It's the bottom of
Top,
the second. It's 2-0 in the bottom of the second. The Angels are leading.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Um,
shocking
and
to
there's a
me.
main reason why they're leading that game. There's a
Does,
main reason for that. The
does
name
his name start with an S?
Shohei Ohtani.
I thought
yeah,
so. I mean,
yeah.
here's the thing.
It's kind of hard to hit against that guy.
oh,
Here's the
here's the
thing,
thing I
right?
heard about the Angels. They actually let a cool TikToker who does the Helmet Nachos thing do the first pitch.
Huh. Cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, let me explain something. When you have a person like Shohei Ohtani, who's
Yeah.
literally an MVP in the World Baseball Classic and a champion at the same time at the World Baseball Classic, oh boy, it's not just Showtime. It's more than that. I'll be honest with you. It's the greatest showman. But, every person has their downfall. And not to say that Shohei Ohtani is bad. He's an excellent person, batting and pitching, but mostly pitching.
And then we got the Oilers taking on the Nationals. Currently,
Wait,
it's
we already passed
Hold
hockey.
on.
We already passed hockey, my friend. We already passed hockey. Sorry about that. We already passed hockey, but we'll get back to the games probably.
No. Cody mispronounced the name.
it's a
Orioles.
hard.
It's
Oh,
Orioles.
it was hard. Okay.
Ohtani. It's Ohtani.
I'm talking about. He's talking about the Oilers. He's talking about the Orioles
Baltimore.
Nationals game.
Oh.
Baltimore and Washington.
Oh, the
Currently,
Orioles.
they
The Orioles.
are
The Orioles.
they currently
Orioles.
are they currently are 0-0. So are the Twins and the Red Sox. And currently,
Change that, Cody. Boston has to lead 1-0 in the top of the second. The game is up in the top of the second now.
I know, but
1-0.
I'm on Google. I'm on my Google on my phone. So
Yeah. Also,
Do you not
going
have
on in the
CBS
top of the
Sports?
first. Hold on, fellas. Also, in the top of the first, this game just got started. We got the Phillies and the White Sox. They're doing battle.
Hey,
And
well, if you're wondering who scored the run,
and
it's
then
the Twins resident prisoner Carlos Correa.
mm,
And
also,
and then it started a couple.
well, that was a hit.
It
That was a
started a couple
hit. Excuse
seconds
me.
ago. The Rangers and the Royals.
now, let me run
Devils
through
with an RBI
the
single.
games coming up later on tonight. Let me run through these real quick.
Sure.
We got the Diamondbacks and the Cardinals over in St. Louis.
Yeah,
We
Busch
got
Stadium. You get Toronto and Houston playing at Minute Maid Park.
Well, I see this to be an interesting bout.
yeah.
Let me explain why, real quick.
Yeah.
You got the Chimera Takeover Dragonite being Altuve, Gurdon, Yardan. I might want to throw Pena in there for some reason, but I don't know. And then you got the Blue Jays with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Who's another person?
They're generational.
Yeah.
Generational,
Put it at
basically that.
Uh-huh.
But we got two teams that guys, listen to me. If you're actually gonna watch this game, just skip it. We got the Pirates and the Rockies.
The
Now,
Diamondbacks and the Cardinals.
Hold on. Pittsburgh is 10-7. We know it's early.
It's early, but just wait. Just wait. They're gonna disappoint you. Just wait.
Yeah.
Then we got the Diamondbacks versus the Cardinals, which is coming up
We just mentioned that,
just
Hagen.
about a
Just
minute.
Hold on, Corey, because I just mentioned that. We also got coming up. We got the Cubs playing against the Athletic A's.
Yeah, that's gonna be dumpster fire.
Yeah, Cubs are gonna give them a cup-sized ass whooping.
Yeah.
Well,
wait,
hold on. This is the Athletics.
Yes.
Why would you beat a fire? You can't extinguish it. You might as well just make it more burning. I'm just saying.
Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah. Disco Inferno. Anyway.
No.
We also got
it
coming
is your
up.
destiny to tank. Do not mess it up.
Coming up, we have Milwaukee playing against the Mariners up in T-Mobile Park.
And we got the Blue Jays taking on the Houston Astros.
Hey,
Boy,
can you
you
keep
are
up with?
way behind. Hold on. You are way behind.
Buddy,
We got the
think it's
Braves and the Padres coming up at Petco Park later on tonight.
we have the Brewers taking on the Mariners at 9:40 our time, me and Brent's time, and
Yeah,
you got this is gonna be a good game here. The Mets versus the Dodgers.
Ooh.
The scariest thing
Nah.
about this game, Clayton Kershaw.
Oh.
He's gonna be
Wow.
big tonight.
Now, I do have some finals to pass along. First of all, the Tigers swept a doubleheader against the Guardians this afternoon. Detroit won the first game 4-3, and they won the second game 1-0.
Well, speaking of the doubleheader, Phillies got the first game over the White Sox 7-4.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're
So let me first off start by saying, how great the Tampa Bay Rays are going so far. They started the season 12-0 or 13-0 before they lost over
There
the
are
weekend.
14-3.
Mm-hmm. So I think the
Go.
Rays are a very dangerous team. You have to be on the lookout for them. This team might look cheap, but
I
almost like
wouldn't
every
count them
season.
out, but I also wouldn't count out Seattle.
That is true. We're still early. We're only in April. We're getting ready to head into May shortly.
Yep.
We know also now let me bring us some football news. We also know that the USFL started over the weekend.
Yeah.
Um,
There's also more. I'll let you continue. I was just there's more MLB news and.
Yeah, I think also the XFL's season is coming down the stretch. So
Yeah.
Yep. Me and Brandon
that
saw
was
a
fun.
game out of Shake Shack.
Mm-hmm.
Shake Shack?
Yeah, we were eating, but that's not the point.
Okay.
That sounds like a sports bar.
Yeah. There was a
No,
lot of.
it was playing in a Shake Shack.
Oh, okay.
But but
There's
seriously, right? But seriously, right? Let me continue.
Yeah.
That's not the point of what I'm saying. The point that I know what he's what's his name that Carter's talking about is that we were watching a game. We were watching a game between the Renegades and the Defenders, I believe. Right, Brand?
yeah.
Yes, the Renegades and the Defenders, and whoever won that game would have like some type of home advantage or something like that. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you're wondering who won that one, well, then that would be the Defenders, I think. Yeah, the Defenders won that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say. I think I know what Jose's talking about. That game we're in the overtime and like as if they won, and the announcer is yelling, going, "If you smell what
Oh
the
my
XFL is
God.
cooking."
You can stop that. Thank you.
So, God damn it.
Yeah, I said to myself, okay, commentator, we get it. You're
You're owned by
excited.
The Rock. Now shut up.
Yeah, we get
There's
it. We
a-
understand. We know
So-
this league is owned by The Rock's ex-wife. We know that. We understand. We get it. No need to say his catchphrase.
Now,
So there's been a
let's keep
lot of
going.
MLB news. One, the Texas Rangers unveiled their uniforms for the season, and it actually looks pretty good.
Ooh, nice. Anyway,
yeah.
moving along.
Well, let me bring this up real quick because it's almost closing time. But let me bring this up real quick.
Okay.
Next Thursday, right here on this
Ooh.
channel, we are having our draft party.
That's right. We are. What time is it starting?
We starting at 6:45. Before I know the draft starts. The draft starts at 8:00 Eastern. So, but we start.
I
at
might be going to sleep at
7:45
that time. Shit. I'll see if I can stay up as much as I can.
This kind of means we're gonna have some special guests. Probably Jamal. Probably one of our VWU buddies. Probably
Well,
Hits.
it depends. It depends if they're not sleeping. Or no, they're gonna be awake because they probably have some sleep anxiety or insomnia. I don't give a shit.
No, they're probably
It's
gonna be
not
up because of the
It's not
draft.
that late, Jose. But then again,
No, I mean it's not that late. But if you look out here, actually, yeah, here we go. If you look out there, Yeah,
Oh,
it's starting to get dark outside where we live.
well,
So yeah, there's my
the
problem.
sun. I was about to say, well, the sun is still up where I am, but I do see your point.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
same.
because you're over. Yeah, because you're like 500. Yeah, because you're like 500 miles away from us.
Yeah, we're in the central, so but I do see your point. But we are having our draft party right here on this channel on next Thursday. We start at 7:45 and the draft starts at 8 o'clock.
My
7:40.
question.
So 7:45. That means I actually have some extra time to prepare.
mm,
Yep. So if you wanna get snacks, maybe get a few drinks to watch up whatever the hell is going on over here. What going on in the draft?
I should probably put
Come on.
some rules for people who are joining the bar. Don't drink too much, because the last time that happened, we had someone dancing on the counter, and he fell on his ass.
I thought that person was you.
No, it wasn't. I stood still
We-
while watching the draft last time.
Oh God! But last year at the draft, our good buddy Malik had a meltdown.
Yeah, Malik had a meltdown. Oh,
Yeah.
gigantic funny meltdown.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? What happened?
Oh, you should have seen it last year. Malik Brown had a meltdown over the
I-
Titans getting Titans like losing or getting someone drafted.
Yeah, they traded away. They traded away AJ Brown. That's when
Ouch.
he started
Okay.
having a meltdown.
Blame it on the former owner on that one, because
So-
We heard him get pissed in the VC, and we couldn't handle it. We whacked our asses
So
off.
round one. Should I run down the draft team? Should I run the teams that have an order draft picks 1 through 31?
I mean, let's
Yeah,
be
go
fair.
ahead,
The
run it
Bears,
down.
the Bears,
Oh,
the
by the
Bears.
way, before you start, keep in mind the first round's only going to have 31 picks this year because Miami lost their draft pick because of the scandal that they had. So
Oh, that's right.
And the Bears get the number one pick.
Bears
Yep.
don't have the number one overall pick anymore. Go,
Nope.
Jose.
Carolina has the number one pick thanks to the trade with Chicago. Second, Houston. 3, Arizona. 4, Indianapolis. You're gonna lose. 5, Seattle.
What?
Take the trade against the Lions. Lions have 6 thanks to the trade with Detroit. 7, Las Vegas. 8, Atlanta. 9, Chicago. 10, Philadelphia. 11, Tennessee. 12, Texas again thanks to a trade with Cleveland. 13, the Jets. 14, New England. 15, Green Bay. 16, the damn Foreskins. 17, Pittsburgh. 18, Detroit. 19, Tampa Bay. 20, Seattle. 21, Los Angeles. 22, Baltimore. 23, Minnesota. 24, Jacksonville. 25, Big Blue. 26, fuck you, Cowboys. 27, Buffalo. 28, Cincinnati. 29, New Orleans takes to a trade with Miami, which was a trade to Denver, then a trade to New Orleans. The 30, Philly, and 31, your reigning champions.
Wait,
Oh boy.
wait, the West. Wait, the West doesn't have your favorite NFL team, Jose. Broncos country.
I wonder
Let's
why.
go.
I wonder why.
Look
I
no
wonder
further than
freaking why.
Seattle. That's all there is to it. But I tell you guys what. First of all, so we're going to do 2 shows next week.
Oh,
This one
shit.
next Tuesday, and our
The draft.
party next
The bu-
Thursday.
The bar people must be paying overtime for us.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I am winded after that.
Yeah,
But here, I'm looking at these prospects, and I'm gonna be honest with you. The top 2 prospects over here, Jalen Carter and Will Anderson Jr.
that is,
So it'll be interesting to see which prospect Carolina picks, because there are 24 pages. But we'll talk more. We'll talk more once we close up shop.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Reading all those names, where I am winded right now.
Hey, we got the music back.
man,
Like I said, it's still taking us a while to get used to these surroundings. Taking us a while.
I love these surroundings. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love these surroundings.
Yes, and we have you to thank over there. You're the one that suggested me this.
Thank you.
For
You're
those
welcome.
who are watching on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe. If you are someone who's watching this without YouTube and you're watching with the audio, well, subscribe. I mean, to our major podcast networks, Spotify, Anywhere else? iHeartRadio?
By the way, we're powered by that. We're powered by that. Which way am I looking? Which way am I pointing? Am I pointing this way? No, yeah, I am pointing this way. Yeah, we're powered by that green duck right there. Do you see that? That's right. We're powered by StreamYard. So if you want to join in, we'll probably put a link in the live chat wherever it is, wherever.
I think it's already in the live chat.
Yeah, we'll post in the live chat. We'll have the bouncer. We'll have the bouncer let you in.
Well, folks,
we're open.
I always place it in the live chat before we start the show. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we do want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back here next Tuesday for another episode. And don't forget, we'll see you here next Thursday for our draft party. So
we're going to be overpaid by Friday.
Cody or Brandon or Jose, I'm saying good night, everybody. We'll see you on down the road. Till then, take care.
See you next Tuesday and Thursday, folks. Stay tuned.
We're going to hell.
Yes, we are.